Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on the participation measure for the English A and B SBA. Stay tuned. The participation measure. What exactly is required of you? The participation measure assesses your involvement in the group's activities. To maximize your marks for this section of the SBA, it is imperative that you participate fully in the group activities. Here, you get the chance to rate your contribution. There will be 2 consultations with your teacher, so getting 5 marks should not be difficult. Let's examine the rubric. The total mark for individual participation will be 5 marks based on the responses obtained from the sessions conducted by the teacher. There are 5 areas, each valuing 1 mark. These are the questions that your teacher will ask in the preliminary consultation. Question 1. Do you know what you are expected to do to work well in a team? Question 2. Are you able to focus on what is taking place in your group? Question 3. How do you feel in the group? Question 4. Do you know how to manage how you behave in the group? Question 5. Do you manage your task on time and thoroughly? Think about the answers for these questions so that you know exactly how to respond when it's your time for your consultation. Your teacher will be observing you during the whole SBA process, and so I have come up with some suggestions that will help you to maximize your grades. So we're going to be looking at each question so that you know exactly what you need to do within the group and as an individual to ensure that you are functioning well within the group. Question 1. Do you know what you are expected to do to work well in a team? Number 1. First, focus on the work assigned to you. If you finish with your task before other team members, ask members if they need your help. Because remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Number 2. Meet your deadlines. If you must miss a deadline, apologize for not meeting it. Tell your teacher and the team when they'll have your part, and make sure you meet that deadline. The rest of the team will respect you more for owning up to your problem rather than blaming someone else. Number 3. Be supportive of your team members. When discussing ideas for the SBA you're working on, be sure to consider other team members' suggestions. Even if you think they'll work or not work, considering other ideas shows that you're interested in someone else's opinion. Number 4. Realize that the SBA is a collaborative effort. So what does this mean? While there are individual aspects, the entire SBA does not belong to any one person. If your group fails the group aspects of the SBA, it means that you fail as well. Number 5. If you're leading the team, let the team members know what's expected of them. This is where you're going to establish clear objectives and agree on how each person will contribute. Be open to making suggestions and changes if someone else can do a certain aspect of the job or the project better than the one originally assigned to the task. Number 6, motivate the team. Guys, you have to work on establishing and maintaining each team member's morale and their motivation to succeed as a team. Give them a reason to want the team to succeed rather than riding off into the S.B.A. sunset like a lone ranger. Number 7, work together on the plan. The team will feel more ownership of the project if everyone works together to set goals and establish deadlines for various aspects of the SBA. Question 2. Are you able to focus on what is taking place in the group? First thing that you need to do is to set clear goals for yourself. At the start of any team project or group work, you should spend your first meeting agreeing on specific targets and setting some ground rules. Decide how you'll meet, how you'll communicate with each other, and how the group will be led. Ensure that all team members have a shared understanding of the SBA. Secondly, you need to ensure that everyone contributes. Each group member should participate in group discussions and activities to ensure that the group is successful. Number 3, avoid negativity. All members of the group should strive to create a supportive atmosphere that allows everyone to feel comfortable expressing their thoughts without the threat of being dismissed, ridiculed, or ignored. While some people are naturally confident in group work situations, others may find putting their points forward challenging. Unless you want to seriously jeopardize your chances of success, some behaviors should be avoided at all costs. You'll find that your task can quickly go off the rails if even just one participant becomes overly aggressive, displays unhappiness with any decisions made, disrespects others, and criticizes their ideas without suggesting alternatives. Distracts focus by acting the clown, fails to contribute, listens too little and interrupts others when they're talking, talks too much and dominates the discussion. Question 3. How do you feel in the group? I feel self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is officially described as a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. Therefore, you know what you are capable of, and you use your inner strength to help others in the group. Being confident also means that you are open to criticisms. Self-esteem. Self-esteem has to do with your feelings of self-worth. It is about how you value yourselves. So, you have a positive outlook even when you make a mistake. You take responsibility for your actions, and you have the courage to make good decisions even in the face of peer pressure. Self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is commonly defined as the belief in one's capabilities to achieve a goal or an outcome. Students with a strong sense of efficacy are more likely to challenge themselves with difficult tasks and be intrinsically motivated. These students will put forth a high degree of effort in order to meet their commitments and attribute failure to things which are in their control rather than blaming external factors. Self-efficacious students also recover quickly from setbacks and ultimately are likely to achieve their personal goals. Question 4. Do you know how to manage how you behave in the group? You should be respectful, polite, tolerant of other students' ideas, responsible, pacify conflicts, and try to avoid them altogether. Question 5. Do you manage your task on time and thoroughly? In order to do this, plan your work ahead. Setting clear priorities will help you order your tasks according to their importance, urgency, and effort needed to accomplish them. Also, minimize all interruptions. Follow all these tips to secure your 5 marks for the participation measure. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below, and to subscribe. Look out for the next video on selecting quality artifacts and MLA referencing. Until next time, stay safe.